Hi, welcome back to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit, I read tarot intuitively, and today we're doing a general reading for all my Aquariuses. So if you have your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node in Aquarius, this is going to be a reading for you. So this is going to be a mid-year check-in for all my Aquariuses. We'll see what has already happened for you guys, and we'll see what will happen next in 2022. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended master, star family. What has already occurred for my Aquariuses? Spirit, clear, concise messages. Thank you. What has already occurred for my Aquariuses in 2022? What has already occurred? I think I'll take this. We have the Knave of Chalices, which is the Page of Cups. We have Ten of Swords. And we have the Eight of Swords. So what I'm getting here is you definitely have been finding yourself again, Aquariuses. I feel I'm getting a very lost energy. I'm getting you feel very lost right now because there has definitely been a death of your former self, so to speak here. I feel a lot of you all may be getting a little existential right now. You may be finding it a little difficult to stay grounded. You may feel very detached right now and you don't exactly know who you are. I feel you're definitely going through an existential crisis of some sort. And that is pretty much what is keeping you in your head here. You're not ready to realize that things have truly ended for you. I feel all these negative cycles have really ended for you here, and there is some PTSD, and because of this PTSD you cannot see that you're actually free. You're actually free to do whatever you want to do, however you want to live. I feel these are the restrictions that you have put on yourself here. And I feel what you're being called to do here is just acknowledge that things have truly ended and that you do not have to be stuck in your head anymore, because that has definitely passed. Your need to be stuck in your head has definitely passed. And we have the Page of Cups, the Knave of Chalices. So what I'm getting here is you need to get in touch with your inner child again. You need to get in touch with how you used to be in a whole new way, You really need to come back and be in touch with who you are and who you were. Because you cannot keep disassociating all the time here. You're definitely being called to ground yourself. Do something artistic. I feel a lot of you are very, very artistic. So engage in that. Engage in some arts and crafts, singing, dancing, whatever this may be. Whatever your passion is calling you to do. Write some poetry if that may be the case. So what I'm getting here is the only way for you to truly get out of this mental prison that you have built for yourself is through getting in touch with your emotions. I feel a lot of y'all have pushed your emotions. A lot of y'all are feeling a lot of things that you cannot explain or express. You cannot cognize how you're feeling right now. There's just a lot of confusion in your mind. Because you are feeling what you're feeling, and that is not exactly making sense with the reality you're living right now. So I feel I'm getting a lot of confusion, chaos. Just no direction really here. That's what I'm really picking up. You've been in a bit of a fix here. But below the deck we have the Star card. So like I said, allow yourself to be renewed, and the Star is the Aquarius in the tarot. So just allow yourself here to be hopeful again for new things. Just because things have ended badly doesn't mean they will always go like that. You definitely have the ability to pick yourself up again and move on towards something new. So we'll see how will the rest of 2022 be for my Aquariuses. Clear, concise messages, Spirit. What will happen with my Aquariuses in the rest of the 2022? Spirits, clear, concise messages. Thank you. Being called to take this. We have the Hangman. Makes sense. Seven of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Three of Wands. The High Priestess. And the Hermit. A very interesting year for all my Aquariuses. Below the deck we have the Nine of Cups. I just want to pull a clarifier. Why do we have the Seven of Swords? Who is betraying who here? I feel it's you betraying yourself and not someone else, but we'll see. Can I have a clarification? Why do we have the Seven of Swords here? Spirit, please, thank you. Why do we have the Seven of Swords? Queen of Swords. Okay, I know what's happening. So you're really being called to look at things from a whole new point of view. You're really being called to look at things from a whole new point of view. And what I'm getting with this Hangman is, you need to sacrifice your old ways of being. You need to completely renew yourself, you know. Aquarius is the star card in the tarot, and my nose is itching, so that's confirmation. You really need to just renew yourself. I feel a lot of you should spend time near water bodies, any sort of water bodies, and just speak to the water. You know, water will listen to you. An Aquarius is the water bearer. So I feel that flow within you is not really there right now, and you're being really asked to sacrifice all that you know, all that you don't know, and just look at things from a whole new point of view. And the whole analogy of the Hangman is, you know, Odin hung himself upside down on the tree of life and gained the knowledge of the runes, therefore knowledge of self. So I feel you're not really in touch with who you are here, and the only way for you to get in touch with who you are is to not change your circumstances, but change the way you look at your circumstances, because your circumstances can never really be changed here, right? And pray a little. You know, if you believe in the power of prayer, I feel you should pray, and it will definitely help you. You know, ask your spirit guides, your ancestors, to clear the way, and ask them what is it that I'm not being able to see here in a new light that is being called for you to see. And we have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So I feel a lot of y'all may have been betrayed this year. A lot of y'all may have been backstabbed, cheated on, lied to. Maybe certain people made certain promises about certain finances that haven't come through. You know, and I'm just getting a lot of broken promises, and that is the reason you have stepped into this Queen of Swords energy. You know, you're very protective about the people that you hang out with, and I feel you're just very protective about yourself, and you don't know whom you can trust here. So what I'm being called to say here is, you definitely have the ability to discern, but you're not discerning who you need to keep and who you need to let go of, and that is clear. That is creating all this confusion here. So we don't need so much confusion here. You know, just listen to yourself. And we have the High Priestess. So you know, you're definitely not listening to your intuition, and I feel you are being very, very impatient here, Aquariuses. So just know that just because you have been backstabbed doesn't mean you will be backstabbed again in the future. You know, this could be friends, work, anything. Know that that was a karmic cycle and that has ended, and allow it to end, and get out of this Queen of Swords energy. You know, you're really isolating yourself when you don't need to. Don't be so bitter. You really don't need to be so bitter right now. And we have the Seven of Pentacles below the Eight of Swords. So what I'm getting here is, because you're so stuck in your head, Aquariuses, you're not able to do what you need to do. And I think you understand what you need to do here. You know, I feel it's a lot of work. It's a lot of laborious work that you're just escaping from. There's a lot of escapism here. So don't do that. Stop with the escapism. It's not helping you at all, or anyone in this case, especially you. Sorry. And we have the Three of Wands. So what I'm getting here with the Three of Wands is, she's really searching and she's waiting for what she has been promised. But sometimes what you're promised is not always the case, you know. So I feel, again, you need to be in touch with your reality here. You know, set your expectations that you can achieve. And don't disassociate. There's a lot of disassociation here, you know, so stop doing that. You really don't need to disassociate with your reality here. Why am I slurring my words today? Anyway, I'm really tired actually, but you're gonna get this reading done. You know, so she's really searching here and she's looking for what does she truly want and need. So, you know, a lot of soul searching. In fact, I would advise you to do more soul searching, you know. Find yourself. You really need to find who you are because you've lost who you were. And who you are is a very beautiful person. And I don't think you look at yourself with those same beautiful, graceful, loving eyes. I feel that has been really lost in translation here somewhere. And we have the High Priestess and the Hermit. So, you're definitely being called to study something that you want to study here. There's definitely something you want to study here. It will be different for everyone. This is a general reading, so you know, fit it to your situation accordingly. And you're being called to keep yourself a little reserved, not all the time. You know, with this Hermit card I'm getting, really look inwards. Really turn your gaze, your energy inwards and find these answers that you're seeking, because you're definitely seeking some very deep answers that no one can give you but yourself, because no one knows your reality the way you do, and only you can come up with these answers by doing some deep soul searching that you're being called to do here. You know, so I would say find a healthy balance in isolating yourself and hanging out with your friends and people around you. You know, I feel you definitely need to find a lot of answers for yourself here. And study, write notes, make notes, write. Spirit is saying write. Whatever that you have to write, you will know what you need to write. But write. That is what Spirit is saying. Maintain a journal, maintain a diary of some sort. It will benefit you in the long run. Trust me. I promise you. Just love this deck. It's so pretty. Any other messages? Yeah, so I'll pull some oracle. Any more advice? Any more? What can help my Aquariuses? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Like I said, we have full moon in Capricorn. So I feel, like I said, you know, with the Ten of Swords, you definitely have been going through some very difficult endings. And you're not very there, you're not exactly there where you need to be, and you're not exactly in the past anymore, and you're sort of in this limbo. So the only way for you to leave this limbo is to cut your losses and move on. And I feel a lot of you all are not doing that. You're just being stuck in your head. You know, if this is someone who has hurt you, do not hold on to the resentment. You know, the only closure you need is forgive them in your heart and move on. You don't have to even tell people that you forgive them. You know, so some people just deserve silence. And that's what I'm really getting here. You know, someone is the reason that you're so up in your head. And this card is really saying that you're almost there. You know, you've done what needs to be done, and now you can just relax and be who you are. You know, you don't have to pretend anymore. You know, just embrace your kooky weirdness here. Embrace your uniqueness. Believe in the impossible blue moon. So again, I feel the only limitations you truly have right now, Aquarius, is yourself. You're just limiting yourself here. I don't understand why. I think you have great potential that you're not tapping into. Don't do that to yourself. Allow yourself to win. You deserve to win, and really believe that you deserve to win. I feel a lot of y'all feel you don't deserve to even have what you have right now. And that needs to be tweaked a little, don't you think? So again, you can have anything you want. You just have to truly believe that you can have it. Stop being so blue. Just allow yourself. Give yourself the grace you need, you know. Take a day off if that may be the case. Any more? Something uplifting, Spirit. I just want to hug all of y'all, all my Aquariuses. I know it's a very difficult thing you're going through right now, but you know you will emerge victorious here. So just give yourself time. I feel you're being very impatient with yourself. Like I was saying, you know, you're just being very impatient with yourself. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So you understand that, you know, if you're in a deadlock of any sort of way with yourself right now, you know, you're at an impasse, and you're not allowing yourself to just be. You're just being very, very hard on yourself for no reason. See, you cannot change the past. The past is going to be the way it is going to be, but you control your narrative. And I feel you're not controlling your narrative right now because you're almost afraid of what it takes to control your narrative here, and that's no way to live. And again, I'm getting this need to say that please ground yourself. Have small practical things you can do every day, you know, have a to-do list. That will help you change this being in your mental zone, you know, that'll really help you get out of this mental funk that you have put yourself into. And I just feel this year is going to be the year of deep introspection for you and just finding out who you truly are. And I feel sometimes that itself is a very big deal to do. So, you know, definitely do that. Take your time with it. There's no rush. There's no hurry for anything. Any other messages? Yeah, so that's all I have for my Aquariuses. Again, take some time out for yourself. I think that is really the key here. You know, you need to find balance in your own life, and what the balance in your own life means, that can change from time to time. You know, so be very discerning and be dynamic with your actions here. And don't push away your feelings. You know, feel them. That's the only way to be free of it. Yeah. So that's all I have for my Aquariuses. I really hope something resonated and you got something out of it. Again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you would like a more personalized reading, the information will be in the description box below. You can reach out to me anytime. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next reading.